very good morning, students. My name is Niyati Naik and I belong to the Department of Civil Engineering. So today we are going to learn about the topic highway engineering. So before going into the topic of highway engineering, let's see what is transportation engineering. Because highway engineering belongs to a part of transportation engineering. So on that note, this is the definition which is given by the ITE, that is the Institute of Transportation Engineer, that the application of technology and scientific principles to the planning, to the functional design, operation and management of facilities. Basically, transportation engineers and you can say the transportation engineering deals with this facilities, that is the safe, rapid, comfortable, convenient, economical and environmentally compatible movement of people as well as the goods. Now going into the next topic is the importance of transportation engineering. So the importance of transportation engineering is that it generally plays a very vital role in the economic and the social development of a country. It is basically said that a country's progress can be known by the road networks or the transportation networks it has. It is also very helpful in the cultural as well as the political development of the country. Then it also connects the two countries, or you can say two states, for the better development of the nation, not only economically wise, also socially. Then for the developing facilities, that means whenever we go for any type of construction process in any modes of transportation, these are the cyclic process which always carries on. That means first we have to go for the planning, then we have to go for a preliminary design, then we have to go for a detailed design, then the construction and then the operation, and then you can see the planning process again continues. So that's why here is the cyclic process which I have shown over here in the diagram, that the cyclic process always continues whenever we try to design or construct any new transportation mode or highway. Now these are the various modes of transportation. As you can see, you might have seen everywhere, whenever you just put your foot in front of your house, then you will start saying that there is a rail transport, there is road transport, there is air transport, there is water transport, there is ropeway, there is pipelines, there is conveyor belt. So we will read each and every point one by one, but for now in our topic it is written as the highway transportation, or the highway engineering. So our basic focus will be on highway engineering. So this you might have seen whenever you travel in a road, you might have seen this kinds of different colors, and or we can say this is milestones you might have seen in the roadways whenever you travel. So there is a very peculiar color which specifics to any kind of road. You can see like this is the yellow color, it belongs to a national highway. Similarly, this red color is given to rural road. We cannot interchange this because this is already given or specified by our departments. Now come to the statistics. If you see the statistics, India is one of the largest road network, you can say. So these are the statistics which is given, that is the road and the road lengths. You can see this is basically a rough one. So a national highway, the state highway, there is other roads, that is a village road, there is a MDR road, that is there are ODR roads. So concluding this is, these are some of the statistics which will go forward in the details in the later chapters, but for now this is a gist of all the statistics of road network in our country. Now you might be familiar with this face, everyone must be knowing who is this. So dear students, this is our Ministry of Road Transport and Highway. He is the head of that, Sri Nitin Gadkari ji. So you know, before when he joined, the road network which was made was generally 2 km per day, and when he has joined in the very first year, it was just 2 km per day, which he has increased to around 21 km per day in the second year, and now it is further increased. Okay, that means in one day, in one stretch, Firstly, they were making only 2 kilometers per day. One day we were just going for 2 kilometers of road. Now that has been changed and it has been made to 21 kilometers, and now presently it has been changed to a lot more. You might have seen the road networks is increasing day by day. Now, highway geometric design, very important topic. So why we go for this highway geometric design? What is the designing and why we should do it? What is that and why? These two are the very important question before going into this highway geometric design chapter. Okay, so what is, first let us see what is the design. What do we design in highway? So basically you might have seen while you are traveling in a road, you might have seen there are various components which is present in the road. Different roads will also have different components. Like in a very layman term, if I say, when you start moving in a road, you might have seen that there are two roads, and in between the two roads it is a divider which is provided. So, and the lanes which is separating the divider which is separating the two lanes, that is also provided. You might have seen there is a curve which is provided. So these various components we have to design. We cannot just provide it as we see it. We have to design the various components, that is called as the physical entities. So what are these physical entities? We will study it later on one by one in details. Now why do we do that? Because this comfortable movement of all the road users. That means if we are not designing it properly, just imagine you are moving in a mountain area and the road is not present, how you feel while driving. It is a very uncomfortable feeling when you drive, or especially when the passenger is sitting. So for comfortable movement of road, we have to design it, and we have to design all the entities in a proper way, and also whatever is specific in our IRC code book. According to that, we have to design. So in highway geometric design chapter, we will be studying in details about these 5 points, that is the cross-sectional elements, the side distance consideration, the horizontal alignment details, the vertical alignment details, and the intersection elements. We will study this one by one in the later slides. So here the first point which I have discussed now is cross-sectional elements. So moving on to the very first point is highway cross-sectional elements. Okay. So under that, the first point is pavement surface characteristics. So whenever highway cross-sectional elements means under that the pavement surface characteristic, that means the pavement or the surface on which our vehicle is moving, that has to be taken care. Okay, because we are traveling on upon the road. So if that is not comfortable for the users to use it, so that then this overtaking as well as the you can say the overturning of the vehicle is very much possible if we are not designing the pavement surface characteristics in a good way. So for safe and comfortable driving, we have to see the friction component of that. Okay, whenever you might have also noticed that while you are traveling in a vehicle, sometimes when you apply a brake, you will feel that your vehicle has moved forward, or else you will find that the vehicle has skid or the vehicle has slipped. So there are many conditions which we will look into under this highway cross-sectional elements. But before going into that, we must know this friction. Friction, as everyone of us has already read about friction many times in physics also. So the friction between what? The wheel and the pavement. This line is very, very important, where you can say the friction between this wheel and this pavement surface is very crucial factor in the design of horizontal alignment or the horizontal curves and the safe operation speed. So this friction between our wheels and the pavement, that is our wheel is already in contact with the pavement. So the friction characteristics is very, very important whenever we move on the pavement surface, or on the pavement characteristics is also very, very important. So on that note, we will learn about 2 classification of friction, that is longitudinal friction, as you can see it is mentioned in the below portion, longitudinal friction, and the other one is the lateral or the transverse friction. So the first one is